In this video I will tell you which stats in Wizard Alchemy on Roblox are worth upgrading. Subscribe, like and hype if you want to get this and more Roblox guides and enter giveaways. Watch till the end to understand this guide well. Building your character correctly in Wizard Alchemy honestly makes a massive difference, especially once enemies start getting stronger and bosses begin deleting low-level builds in a few hits. A lot of players waste their stat points early and think their account is ruined, but luckily the game makes rerolling stats super easy and completely free. You do not need Robux, rare items, or annoying quests just to reset your build. I'll tell you exactly how to reroll your stats and which upgrades are actually worth investing into right now. First, open the stat menu by pressing the stat button at the top of the screen. Inside the menu, look for the level section and press reset level points. The game instantly refunds every single stat point you spent before, and then you can rebuild your character from scratch using the plus buttons beside each stat. One of the best things about this system is that it has unlimited uses. You can reroll your build as many times as you want without paying anything at all. The only restriction is a tiny 10-second cooldown after resetting, and once that timer ends, you can reroll again immediately. Because of that, Wizard Alchemy actually encourages players to test different builds instead of locking them into one setup forever. Right now there are 4 main stats in the game: attack, HP, CDR, and movement speed. For most players, the best stat priority is definitely attack and HP first, then CDR, and finally movement speed last. Attack is easily one of the strongest stats because it directly boosts your damage output. More damage means faster farming, easier boss fights, quicker leveling, and smoother progression overall. Honestly, almost every build benefits from stacking attack because stronger hits always feel useful no matter what setup you are running. HP is just as important because later enemies hit insanely hard, especially in harder areas and boss fights. Players who only invest into damage usually get destroyed later because their builds become way too squishy. Adding HP gives you way more room for mistakes and makes farming much safer overall. CDR, which is cooldown reduction, is still really strong depending on your playstyle. If you enjoy spamming abilities constantly, lowering cooldowns can make your build feel way faster and smoother during fights. Some players even build almost entirely around heavy spell spam setups. Subscribe to this channel if you want to join the giveaway. Check the links in the video description and write what you would like to get from this game. Even so, most players still prefer raw attack because bigger damage numbers usually help progression faster. Movement speed is generally the least important stat for most builds. Faster movement can help with exploring and dodging attacks, but it usually does not give as much value as more damage or survivability. Most players only put extra points into movement speed if they specifically want a mobility-focused build. Since rerolling stats is completely free, the best thing you can do is keep experimenting until you find a setup that feels perfect for your own playstyle. But overall, focusing mainly on attack and HP is probably the safest and strongest option for most players in Wizard Alchemy right now.